So we're out here on day 2 on our project for the Mississippi Department of Transportation. Yesterday we got approximately 80% of the project done with our micro drones, doing our drone flights. Today we're going to be finalizing the project, working on this railroad bridge on the north end. We got all of our hydrographic data collected yesterday with our Z-boat, and also today we have Trey, our party chief. He's coming out to do the terrestrial scan underneath the bridge so that we can get a full 3-dimensional model of the project.
The importance of the terrestrial scanning on this particular bridge is that it's a railroad bridge, and the Department of Transportation does not have as-built on this bridge, and this bridge is in the floodplain of the river. So the terrestrial scanner, we will pick up all of the structure below, and then with the drone from above we'll get the bridge deck, the hand railings, and so on and so forth. And then ultimately we'll have a 3D model of this bridge and as-built essentially for its location in the floodplain. This morning we showed up on the job site, and there's a little bit of an access issue because of the terrain. So we brought our side-by-side. When we got on site, we dropped the side-by-side off, hooked the trailer to the side-by-side, loaded all of our equipment on, then we were able to access the bridge. Today we've got the North Railroad Bridge to fly. We're going to begin our terrestrial scanning. Trey Danzy, our party chief, showed up on site today with the scanner, and we're going to start that. We're going to get him going this morning, and then we're going to do the remainder of the drone flights.
The weather is perfect today, especially for a fat boy. You know, just cool and crisp. We should be able to finish this portion of the project in a couple of hours.
So the next step is we'll get some control set, and then we'll get the terrestrial scanner up and running so Trey can get started on that. And then from there, once he's up and running smoothly, we'll get the drone out and get those missions flown.
The project has went great. We've finished all our drone surveys, our terrestrial surveys, and our hydrographic surveys, and we are ready to box everything up and head back to the office to process some data.
We collected over 150 acres of data with MD Lidar 1000 HR, and also the hydrographic data that's under the water, and then terrestrially scan. And do this project in 2 days is a testament to that equipment, and we wouldn't have been able to do so without it.
Today's challenges mostly comprised of accessing the site. Just the roads to get in are in bad shape, and it's somewhat inaccessible.
As you can see around me, the terrain is uneven. It's sandy. It's the slopes slough off when you walk on them. There's brush, and if we did this conventionally, we would have to physically walk cross sections probably every 100 or even 250 feet cross sections. So the data would be very sparse, very spread out. So with the drone, we were able to collect the data, very dense, and we can cut a cross section wherever we like. So it really helps for safety. So now our guys only have to access the bridges for the terrestrial scanning, and then a place to launch our drones. So other than that, we never have to set foot on the whole site, just in those key areas.
The deliverable that we will turn into the Mississippi Department of Transportation will be a ultimate 3D point cloud of the whole project area, the 150 acres that we've surveyed in the past 2 days here, and also a digital terrain model, which is just a 3D surface of everything, so that they can go in and model the river and at different flood stages and to look for potential scour problems and come up with a mitigation plan for those scour holes.
That's going to help the Mississippi Department of Transportation because they're going to be able to see any scouring that's going on underneath the water level, but as well as any topographic features that are outside the water line and how it's eroding around the bridge and up next to the bridge or approaching the bridge out in the floodplain.
So from here we'll travel back to the office and start processing the data tomorrow.